Een delegatie van de Malaysian Agriculture Research and Development Institute MARDI heeft de afgelopen dagen samen met ambassadeur Anwar Lal Mohammed, alternate governor van de Islamic Development Bank, een werkbezoek gebracht aan diverse instanties betrokken bij de rijstproductie in Guyana. Anas Ahmad Nasaruddin, directeur van MARDI Holdings, over het doel van het bezoek aan ons buurland Guyana. Which activities will MARDI perform to help Guyana and Suriname increase rice production?
It's actually a strategy and also an opportune opportunity here to actually get the industry, the technical people on both sides to jointly see the rice market internationally together. Guyana is an exporter. Suriname is also an exporter of rice. One of the issues is to create more paddy varieties that's demanded by the market. So we should be looking at markets like the Middle East, Iran. It could be Africa, like Nigeria, which imports as much as 3 million tons a year. I've also been working in such countries looking at rice. So I should think one is sharing to get the right kind of rice varieties. So we'll do breeding, we'll be doing pilot trials. As we are doing it in Suriname, we'll be doing the same in also Guyana. Other than that, we will also try to develop the rice seeds industry, which is important to the production. Because if you have a good rice seed industry, which in the conventional protocol, you have a certified seed processing system, which will ensure that the seeds that's being applied by the farmer or used by the farmers are certified so that they can produce the right kind of yield and quality. So that's an area. We will also try to see if best practices in actually how do you work the land, how do you control water, how do you actually manage pests and diseases, and how do you actually do the harvesting well at the right time in a synchronized way so that you can get the targeted yield at the end of the day. So I think there will be a sharing of those. Yeah. And of course, from there too, we will also see that the spin-off of rice, there will be other value add from the mill. There's also value add from the husk after the mill. There's also value add from the straws. So yeah, there are many things that we should.
And what is the duration of this project?
We are here in Suriname for at least 3 years. We just started last October. We hope to be around also in Guyana so that there will be a synergy and critical mass of the best rice technical group in between the country. We are happy to be a contributor to such a third country that can create capabilities and excitement amongst agronomists, breeders, mechanization, water management specialists, and people who look at supply chain of the rice industry.
And how many farmers are involved in this project?
In Suriname, we're thinking about 1,005. At least in an area such as Nikeri, we could go to Nikeri or other areas later. But certainly, there's already a big, well-constructed, irrigated, I would say, granary. In Guyana, we should be looking at about the same number of farmers.
What were the reactions of those farmers in Guyana?
They are quite mechanized. So when we went to farmers in, say, region 5 or 6, which is closest to Nikeri, Suriname, every farmer has a tractor. So the first impression we say that, wow, this is something very unique. Mechanization is always good demonstration of modernization, but this is also the area which we could share and help, because over-tracked rice can be also not so good economically. You could do more with one tractor. So those are one areas we think is to be addressed.
And how do you evaluate your visit to Suriname and Guyana?
You are almost the same people. You have a future together. You need to be looking at things together, because your market is CARICOM, your market is Holland, your market is Europe, and both have talented people. The farmers in Guyana are talented people. I've met a lot of farmers in Nikeri. They are They speak English surprisingly well, and the farmers in region 2, which is a bit more remote to the east, to the west, yeah, they are just as articulate, and we're sure that by the way they express themselves, they are good farmers, they are capable people who is into an industry. I'm sure they've seen the paddy industry as something good.